Best known as a DJ and dancer on the Ellen DeGeneres Show and So You Think You Can Dance, Steven tWitch Boss took his own life in December 2022. This is how his widow, fellow dancer Allison Holker, has coped with the tragedy. On December 10th, 2022, just 3 days before Boss's death, Holker shared a reel of photos from her and Boss's wedding on Instagram. The couple was celebrating their 9th wedding anniversary. Holker wrote, "I couldn't be more grateful to celebrate this perfect magical day. Saying yes to tWitch has been one of the best decisions I have ever made in my life. I feel so blessed and loved. I love you, baby, and I will never take you or our love for granted." 11 days later, 8 days after Boss's death, she posted a selfie of herself and Boss, writing, "My one and only, oh, how my heart aches. We miss you so much." Several celebrities commented on the post, sending her their love, condolences, and support. Among them was JoJo Siwa, who worked with Boss on So You Think You Can Dance, who wrote, "We all love you so much." Mary Murphy, a judge on the show, told Access,
I'm shocked with the rest of the world. He was so well loved.
Holker also released a statement to People, which read in part, "To say he left a legacy would be an understatement, and his positive impact will continue to be felt. I am certain there won't be a day that goes by that we won't honor his memory." On January 4th, 2023, Holker and Boss's family gathered to honor his life in a private service. E! News quoted a source close to the family as saying, "A larger celebration of life for the friends Steven considers family will be put together in the future." According to Entertainment Tonight, the celebration of life was held on February 11th, 2023, and was led by the family's pastor, Joe Smith. Several attendees delivered speeches remembering Boss's life, his work, and the way he had impacted their lives. Holker and Wesley Fowler, her 14-year-old daughter, spoke. Comedian, author, and activist Lonnie Love joined the family during the service and later posted a photo of the program on her Instagram. According to People, Holker said in her speech, "He was the light. He chose love, grace, and kindness, and he deserves to be celebrated." Holker and her children established the Move with Kindness Foundation to honor the memory of Boss and advocate for mental health. People noted that wristbands bearing the foundation's name were given out at the service, and guests had the opportunity to donate. Many of Boss's fans posted on social media about the different ways in which he had touched their lives. One Reddit user talked about working with Boss and Allison Holker on So You Think You Can Dance, and driving him around for a photo shoot. By the end of the day, I had even told him about a personal project I was making at the time. I dropped him off at his home, and a few minutes later, I got an email notification on my phone. It was a Kickstarter notification for a very generous donation that read, "Much love and good luck." It was from Steven. Another user replied, "He really seemed like one of those people who lit up a room and everyone else wanted to be around." These are some examples of the hundreds of people who posted on different platforms to honor the way in which Boss lived his life and inspired people. On February 18th, 2023, a little over 2 months after Boss's passing, Holker shared an Instagram video in which she thanked the fans for the support she had received.
But you guys have brought so much hope and inspiration to us by sharing stories and memories and moments.
A source close to Holker told People that she's doing as well as could be expected. The source said, "Her first priority is the kids, and she is being the best mom she can be. The support from friends has been invaluable." The statement came the day after Holker shared her lengthy Instagram video thanking fans. She also discussed that things were going to feel different, but she hoped to continue to bring joy to people.
I hope that we can remember the feeling that he gave us, and remember that we can still move from there. We can still move and choose love.
A month earlier, Holker posted a reel honoring her husband, remembering Boss for who he was and what he brought to the world. She wrote, "We will forever remember you as the true beacon of light that you were, and we will continue to cast your light and love throughout the world." When Boss passed away, he did so without a will, which meant getting his estate in order was a complicated process. According to People, Holker had to file a motion called a spousal property petition with the Superior Court of California to claim half of their joint estate. The Los Angeles Times reported that Holker had to provide documentation proving that she was indeed Boss's wife and that he hadn't left a written will. This petition will confirm and determine the property belongs and should be attributed to Holker. The estate she is filing for includes the investment account from his production company, royalties for any work he has done, and half of their community property. When Boss met Holker in 2010, she had a daughter from a previous relationship, Wesley. The couple married in 2013, and shortly after their wedding, Boss adopted Wesley. Boss and Holker later had 2 more children, Maddox and Zaya. Until Boss's passing, Wesley was pretty active on social media, particularly her TikTok. In some of her videos, followers were able to see her parents at home or on a family outing, as well as her younger siblings. However, after the death of Boss, she took a break from posting on social media. The last video she posted for some time was the day her father died, in which she was singing along to the song Kill Bill by SZA. A little over 2 months later, on February 20th, 2023, she posted another TikTok video set to the song Surf by Mac Miller. She can be seen holding her phone with a photo of herself with Boss. The caption reads, "I miss you." Her mother was one of the first to comment, saying, "I love you, baby girl, always and forever."